Your 2-year-old should be saying at least 50 words by now. But yesterday, at the pediatrician's office, I met Sarah, a mom whose son Liam had only said 3 words by age 2.5. The doctor asked one question that changed everything. How much screen time does he get? Sarah's face went pale. Maybe 4 hours a day? But it's educational content. If you're watching this video right now and your toddler is currently on a tablet nearby, please keep watching. What I'm about to share could change your child's entire developmental trajectory. I'm a pediatric speech-language pathologist with 12 years of experience, and I've seen the number of toddlers with speech delays triple in the last 5 years. And the research is now catching up to what we're seeing in clinics every single day. The American Academy of Pediatrics updated their guidelines for a reason, and today, I'm breaking down exactly what's happening in your child's brain when they watch screens, and more importantly, what you can do about it starting today. But first, have you noticed your toddler seems less talkative than other kids their age? Drop a comment below, and let me know what concerns you most. Let me take you back to Sarah's story because it might sound familiar. Liam was a happy baby, but around 18 months, Sarah noticed something. While her friends' kids were chattering away, "Mama, juice more, doggy." Liam mostly pointed and grunted. Sarah wasn't worried at first. She'd read online that boys talk later than girls. Plus, Liam was watching educational YouTube videos, ABC songs, counting shows, even toddler learning programs. How could that be bad? Here's what Sarah didn't know. Every hour Liam spent watching a screen was an hour he wasn't having back-and-forth conversations. And those conversations? They're not just nice to have, they're literally building the neural pathways required for language. And the scariest part? This is reversible, but only if you catch it early enough. Stay with me. Myth number 1. Educational screen time is different from regular screen time for toddlers. Here's what actually happens. A 2020 study published in JAMA Pediatrics used MRI scans to examine the brains of preschoolers with varying screen time. Children with more than the recommended 1 hour of daily screen use showed lower development in areas of the brain that support language and literacy skills. But why? Dr. John Hutton, the lead researcher, explained it perfectly. Screens provide rapid-fire stimulation that doesn't require the child to think or respond. When your toddler watches Cocomelon, even though they're hearing words, they're passive recipients. Their brain isn't working to understand context, decode meaning, or formulate responses. It's the developmental equivalent of junk food. It might feel educational, but it lacks the nutrition real interaction provides. The specific problem: between ages 1 to 3, children need to hear about 21,000 words per day in conversational turns, not broadcast at them. A Yale study found that toddlers with high screen time heard 1,000 fewer words per hour from their parents during the day. How many hours does your toddler currently watch screens daily? Comment 1 hour, 3 hours, or more than 5. No judgment, just awareness. Myth number 2. My child learns words from videos. I've heard them repeat things. Yes, your toddler might sing the ABC song or say, "Subscribe to the channel." But here's the critical distinction. That's rote memorization, not language acquisition. Real language development requires something called serve and return interactions. Think of it like tennis. You say, "Do you want the red cup or blue cup?" Your child looks, points, maybe says boo. You respond, "Blue? Great choice. Here's your blue cup." That back and forth builds 700 new neural connections every second in your toddler's brain. Screens can't do that. They don't wait for responses. They don't adapt to your child's interests. They don't notice when your child is confused. A University of Washington study found that for every hour of baby videos watched daily, toddlers understood 6 to 8 fewer words than their peers. Not learned from videos, learned less overall because of videos. And if you're thinking, but what about video calls with grandma? That's actually different, and I'll explain why in a minute. The real damage, what parents miss. Here's what broke my heart about Liam's case. Sarah told me she used YouTube during meals, car rides, while cooking dinner, and before bed. She calculated it was about 4 hours daily. But here's what she didn't realize. Those were the prime language learning moments she was missing. Mealtimes are gold mines for vocabulary. Hot, cold, yummy, more, all done. The car rides are when you narrate the world. Look, a big truck. The truck is red. Beep, beep goes the truck. Cooking together teaches sequencing. First we stir, then we pour. Each YouTube video was replacing hundreds of potential word exposures and dozens of conversational turns. But here's the hope. The brain is incredibly plastic in these early years. When Sarah started implementing the changes I gave her, which I'm about to give you, Liam went from 3 words to over 100 words in just 4 months. Parents, what's your biggest challenge with limiting screen time? Cooking dinner? Long car rides? Tell me in the comments. We're building solutions together. The action plan. Okay, here's your specific action plan. I want you to start today, not tomorrow, not Monday, today. Step 1. The 24-hour audit for the next 24 hours. Track every minute of screen time. Use your phone's timer. Most parents underestimate by 50%. You can't fix what you don't measure. Step 2. The replacement strategy. Don't just remove screens. Replace them with language-rich activities. Instead of YouTube during meals, talk about the food. These carrots are crunchy. Munch, munch, munch. Make it theatrical. Instead of screens during car rides, play I Spy. Sing songs together. Narrate what you see out the window. Instead of videos while you cook, let them help. Give them a wooden spoon and bowl. Narrate what you're doing. Mommy's chopping. Chop, chop, chop. Step 3. The Power Hour. Dedicate 1 hour daily to screen-free, phone-free, face-to-face play. Get on the floor. Follow their lead. Narrate their play. You're stacking blocks. Up, up, up. Oh no, crash down. Step 4. High-quality screen time when needed. I'm realistic. Sometimes you need a break. When you do use screens, a limit to 30 to 60 minutes max for toddlers. Co-view when possible. Talk about what's happening. Choose slower-paced content. Daniel Tiger over Coco Melon. A video calls with grandparents count as interaction. They're responsive and personal. Step 5. The language bath. Aim to narrate your day. It feels weird at first, but it works. Now we're putting on socks. 1 sock, 2 socks. Socks on feet. Research shows this sportscasting can boost vocabulary by 40%. I need to pause here and say something important. If you're feeling guilty right now, stop. Parenting in 2025 is harder than ever. We didn't grow up with these devices. No one taught us how to navigate this. Sarah felt crushing guilt when she learned about Liam's speech delay. But guilt doesn't help our kids. Action does. And you're here, watching this video, learning. That makes you a great parent. The fact that screens are everywhere isn't your fault. But now that you know what you know, you have the power to change your child's trajectory. And here's the beautiful thing. It's never too late to start, but earlier is always better. One mom in my practice started these strategies at age 3 when her daughter only had 20 words. Within 6 months, she was caught up to her peers. The brain wants to learn language. We just have to give it the right environment. Let's recap what we've covered. Screen time isn't just harmless entertainment. It's replacing critical language learning opportunities. Educational content doesn't build language skills the way real interaction does. Every hour of screens means fewer conversational turns, fewer words heard, and potentially delayed language development. But you can change this starting today with a 5-step action plan. Audit, replace, power hour, high-quality screen limits, and language bath. Here's what I want you to do right now. First, smash that like button if this video opened your eyes. It helps other parents find this information. Second, subscribe and turn on notifications because next week I'm releasing a video on the exact toys and activities that boost language development fastest. Third, and this is most important, comment below and tell me, what's one change you're committing to today? Are you cutting screen time in half? Adding a power hour? Going screen-free during meals? Type it out. When you publicly commit, you're 42% more likely to follow through. And if you know a parent who needs to hear this, and I know you do, share this video with them. You might just change a child's life. Remember, your voice is your child's most powerful learning tool. Use it. They're listening.